What's going on, guys? Back at you again, and let's get right into this. Let's do as much as we can. Been very busy, tried to get this out yesterday. Oh, and before I even say anything, as we see a defensive end crash inside, I was right about all of the shitty teams winning yesterday. The Giants won, right? We had Denver winning, right? We had Tampa Bay, well, I should say covering, because now I can talk about Patreon. We had the Giants covering, we had the Broncos covering, we had who else? We had Carolina covering, right? We did very well. We did very well. Obviously, we didn't get everyone right. We had a few that we were wrong. I think we had 3 wrong all week. So I mean, like, I'll take that every week being 3 wrong because we're no psychic, but we do a pretty damn good job of picking these games. But let's talk about this film. So right now we see this DN is taking a shit angle, crashing in. All right, let's see what happens. Free releases everywhere. Even this guy's playing up close and not even jamming or anything, just looking at him. He's like, "Oh, you look nice. Let me check your makeup out." And this the guy that gets beat. And let me show you guys something. We know this guy catches the touchdown, but guess what though? If he jammed here, right? Say he pushes that guy on the line. Say he shoves him off and he throws off the timing. That ball is going to be incomplete because he moved the receiver off his line. He fucking broke the timing. But when you do nothing and you let him run scot-free, this is what happens. Touchdown catches. All right, next play. If it stops celebrating. Alright. Oh, it's going to show this again. I don't care for that catch. Alright. Let's see what happens on this play. False start. They're not really rushing, guys. Well, really, weren't even really rushing, but look at the right tackle. He immediately, false start, they should have called it, so this play should have been blown dead. He never takes his back steps at all. So he just goes like that and sticks his arms out like that instead of taking his back steps to get depth and then immediately turns his shoulder. So now the pass rusher, it's easy to get by. You have a fat offensive tackle who's not getting space, and all you have to do is go by him because he's not backing up. He's not using his frame. He's not using what he was taught to keep you away from the quarterback. And it doesn't help that a scrambling quarterback just stands there like a statue. So since when does Deshaun Watson not move around? He's the one of the quarterbacks that moves around more than he's supposed to. But then someone's going to be like, he was about to throw the ball. No, he wasn't, guys. That was all for show. He was slowly winding up. He was always going to get that ball stripped. He was going to always let it happen, guys. He was never trying to get rid of that football. You need to understand how this stuff works. Alright. They're going a little excessive with these celebrations. Now you see the Broncos crashing inside here, but this might be an interception anyway. Look at Baker's feet. His feet are pointing towards the sideline. I knew it. I knew it, guys. Look at his front toe. Look at where his front toe is aiming. He's not even aiming it on the field. I'm going to try to pause it right on it. Right there, you see? It's pointing this way, guys. So that's where the ball's going to sail to. If he really was trying to complete this pass, this front toe would be pointing more this way in the field of play. So he's trying to throw an inaccurate pass here. Most people ain't going to know that because they don't know the game like that. But alright. I played quarterback all throughout my youth in high school. So this is just stuff we were taught. That's how you throw a football. So he was aiming really out of bounds with his foot. That's what his feet were telling me. And then he ends up throwing a floating ball high and inside. Well, depending on how you look at it, it could be outside, depending on which angle. But he really threw it high and away from the receiver. It was really towards the defender. If you really establish where his feet are, it's really simple to see. Alright. No rush at all on the left side. So the D end, I don't know why he didn't rush in. Neither of these edge guys are rushing in. 96 comes in late. And wide open. But where did this tight end start off? I need to see how he got. There he is, right here. Here's the tight end. No jam, right? No one touches him. Well, he touched him. DN touches him, and then this guy touches him, doesn't jam. Because you want to jam him off the line. You want to shove him like 2 yards off the line. Make him get back on course. And that's what happens. If both guys shoved him like a yard or two inside and have to make him reroute himself, guess what? He's not going to be able to get to that pass because it's going to be off-timed. But they don't do that in the NFL. They let guys run by. They touch them to make it seem like they're jamming. And this is just bad. This is just, yeah. Look at the corner. The corner never even backs up. He just sits there. So I don't know what the quarterback's looking at. Because he doesn't back off. He's just sitting waiting for the short route. Dude telegraphs the pass. Look at his feet. Let's look at his feet. Let's look at his feet. Look at his... Bro, his toe's aiming over here, guys. He's literally pointing his toe at us. Most fans aren't going to see a small detail like that, but I see everything. He's pointing his toe at us. So that means he was never going to throw this accurately. If he was really trying to throw this pass, he'd have this toe pointed on a 45-degree angle right at the receiver, but he's pointing it this way. So it's going to be a bad pass, inaccurate. That's what it's going to happen, guys. Your front toe directs the pass. See what I mean, guys? You see how the ball was far inside towards the sideline? It's his feet. It's his feet, and the quarterbacks in the NFL, they know their feet determine where the pass goes. They know it. They all know it, and so do I. It's just so ridiculously stupid. No one even rushed because they were going to let that happen. But this is, what's his name? He even looks like Tannehill, but this is Will Levis right here. He literally looks like Tannehill right there. Alright, now, look at this. What kind of a rush is that? He's not really trying to get there. And wide open. So let's see how this receiver gets open like this. So they're in his face, no jam. He touches him. That's not really a jam. He's just keeping his hands on him. He's not like shoving him. He's not showing any aggression. And then he gets beat anyway by a guy that runs a sub 4.6. But you can tell that the corner's not really running though. Look at this. Look at number one. He's pumping his arms, but he's not really running. Look at this. He's not running, guys. That's a jog. He's faster than Pittman, but he ain't gonna show us. And then right here, defensive end doesn't rush. Goes inside. That's what happens. You let the blocker hit you and chip you. You ain't gonna get there, but the other guy might. Nope. Oh my God. No way did Jalen just drop this. Let's see how he's holding this ball. Yeah, he was leaving the ball out. He basically was running with the ball and showing the ball behind him instead of keeping it in front. When you're running and scrambling as a quarterback, I have a football right here. So say you're running like he did. You wouldn't run like this with the ball like that. You would hold it like this and run and keep your eyes down the field so you can throw the ball as you're running. You would never, because you don't know who's behind you, and that's the reason they teach you never to keep the ball to your side when you're behind the line of scrimmage as a quarterback, really ever. He should have been running like this, ball high, eyes up the field, ready to throw the ball, 2 hands on the football. Or high and tight, tuck it away. Like this, you cover the nose with both fingers. Right here, you got your elbows in it, and you're close to your body, so nobody can punch it out. You see what I mean? You can't punch it out when you have it like this. You can't punch it up either if you have it high and tight. So that's what I'm telling you. When they don't hold the ball properly, this is what happens. You should never fumble the football. You only fumble the football when you're holding it improperly. So that's just that, guys. That's all that is. He completely and utterly fumbled that on purpose. I don't care what any of you fanboys say. Take it up with the creator of the NFL. And it wasn't me. Alright, next play after he just botched that fumble on purpose. Now they do a... Look at 3 guys, 3 stooges, guys. Doink! Right there. Doink! And then there's going to be a third one. Doink! Doink! What you ain't do? Oh, yeah, guys. I just don't know what to say anymore. So this is his man. You know he's running a drag route. He should be on him right away. Jump that, be on his hip. If he was tight to his hip, he would have never ran into him. But he ran into them on purpose, guys. Look how far backed off he is. This is a tight end. He's declared inside. Why are you still backed off? You should be like at least a yard off. If you're a yard away, you won't run into them like you did. But you did it on purpose. Look how far off he is. Now 83 is clearly trying to pick him, though. This should have been called. Like, yeah, he's not really running a route, guys. He was just trying to pick him. And then these three stooges just made it even worse. They literally did this on purpose. Like, all you fools that say this is real, like, you're dumb as fuck. And the NFL has you in their back pockets, and you will always be, because you're too stupid to see what's right in front of you. So now Dallas Goedert gets the assistance, now just moseying up the sideline with a bunch of guys just jogging. Jogging. Of course, he wasn't called to get the touchdown here. He was never going to score on that, even though he could have with all that space he had. Play action. They have no rush coming at all, but is anyone surprised? It actually looks like a pretty ball. And wide open. Well, not wide open. But the DB put his hands up to make it seem like he's playing such great coverage, but he was always going to let him catch that. It's off the wheel route. So it was the wheel, guys. This is just a nice throw. Terrible defense. See the defender, he probably saw the ball coming and he moved his hand out of the way and then like went for the swat. That's what they do when it's supposed to be caught. You know what I mean? The NFL is cheesy like that. It's corny. It's not real football. More of this Broncos game. So they fake toss. Hold on. Let's see the gap responsibility. So this guy, 93, goes way too far upfield. Now, this running back literally is in his gap. 93, you saw, guys, 93 jumped into the backfield like 3-4 yards when he really should have just stayed in his gap. And he would have made the tackle right here. So instead of staying in his gap, he vacates. Now the running back gets a big run in his gap. Now it's all bad from there, though. It's not like 93 fucked up. He should have been here, but where's everyone else? Look at these guys hiding behind blocks, pretending. 22 just running into them instead of going around. Watch, look at the safety. This safety should have gone around this way. Why would you run into them like that?
Because he's trying to get knocked over.
Oh, yeah. This is so stupid, guys. Alright, we'll do a few more here just because I got a busy day. Oh, this is what, a Hail Mary? What's going to happen here? Because they're showing it. I didn't see this game. I didn't see really many of these games. This better get caught or something, because, like, why are we seeing a Hail Mary? What the hell? So he did catch it, but he didn't get in. See, that right there is scripted, guys. That's just to get the crowd into it. But I don't think that he got in there. Yeah, he didn't get in, guys. They were going to let him catch it. Oh, and then tackle him at the 1-yard line like a Hollywood movie. Make it look so miraculous. So fans always have to watch a Hail Mary when it happens. Like, it's just so stupid, man. Oh, he gets the ball, but he can't just walk in from the 1-yard line? Come on, guys. If someone has the will to get the ball there and it's real, they're going to get in the end zone. Like, there's no way they're going to get tackled at the 1. And now he's going to act like, oh, I'm so mad. Oh, man, I should have got in there. Oh, how could this have happened? Oh, my God, I tried so hard and I just couldn't get there. What am I to do? Like, you see how they act? It's all acting. Crash inside. Look there. Number 55. Wow. And dare I say, that's the first time ever, I'd say, since I've been doing videos, that we've seen a crash inside work. I'll tell you guys right now, this was luck. This is never supposed to happen. 55, a D-end should never crash inside like this. But from how far this right tackle is, this tells me he was letting this happen, because you would never leave this huge of a gap as a tackle. And you got guys run blocking, right? And then he's pass blocking. So that it seems to me they completely botched this. You got 3 guys run blocking and 2 guys pass blocking. So that tells me that they were leaving the edge on purpose, and they're gonna let Will fumble it. This is a disaster, huh? Complete disaster. Will just completely just lets the guy screw him up. Like, there's no way you can't see that rusher coming straight at you. So that it's just not real at all, guys. And then he just gets chewed up even more. He just had 300 pounds fall on his head. That sucks. Alright, same thing here. Watch this end crash in. Why are you going inside, dude? You're doing someone else's job. And see, guys? See what I mean? See? Let me pause. So this guy crashes in, and the running back runs right where he should have been. This guy right here. Should have been right here, containing the edge. Instead, he doesn't. He goes inside. Now he's washed off, and now the running back runs where this dumbass should have been. Now, see him? He's running after him. Really jogging. Guys, it's simple. It's simple. It's this guy's fault. All he has to do is contain the edge. Stay right here where my mouse is. I'm going to keep my mouse here. This is where he should have been. He should have been right here the whole time. And then you make the tackle. It's a simple day one play that you make and should never have a mistake on it. But guys just do whatever they want whenever they're told. They probably all have earpieces. And they talk to each player. They probably say, all right, number 55 on this play, we need you to just crash inside. We're going to run off tackle for a big run. And then everyone else just run into blocks and kayfabe. You know, that's all it is. It's all kayfabe, man. It's not real. Like, that was so fake. I didn't see that in real time, but I saw it now. You get nothing by me in these gameplays, in these reviews. You get nothing by me. Crash inside up there. Wait, I think I picked the Steelers to win this. Let me see. Philly, no, where is it? Yeah, I picked Philly to cover. So that's all that matters. I picked the Chargers to win, but I picked Philly to cover. So that's really what matters. So we picked the right team. Thank God. So they run a slant here. It looks like a slant. Yeah, a slant. Or a post, actually, because it's a little deeper. This guy haphazardly goes for the interception. If this guy sells out, it's an interception. But this catch was probably supposed to happen. They were probably always supposed to let him catch the ball and run this all the way. And they just let the speed demon go. But you can see number 19 slowing down a little bit, but he gets in there. What's the point of tackling him after he scores in the end zone? It's for show. It's to make the audience think that he was close to getting him, but he never was, and he never was going to try to, even if he could have. It's all a hoax. The unsuspecting Denver Broncos run the ball right up the middle, and let's see how. Look at this fat boy moving out of his gap. Look at literally both D tackles. Watch. Let me pause. So this guy right here and this guy, they're both going to shift all the way over. Not that far. I'm exaggerating. But these two guys are literally going to shift like 2 gaps over and end up over here. And then the running back's just going to run right in between where they should have been because they're moving gaps. They're literally shifting gaps. Watch. You see him? They're literally shifting gaps, and he goes right in between them because they're not being taught, or they're not doing what they're taught to do as little kids and beyond. They're just doing whatever they want. They probably were told, hey, just choose a gap. Do whatever you want. Just go to the right and let the running back go in between you. It's stupid, man. All right, let's see some of this game. Same thing here, guys. Gap. Well, this guy just not being aggressive. And then this guy went too far upfield. What are you doing, guy? So it's this guy's fault right here. It's really, this guy's an idiot too, but it's mostly this guy's fault. As a D tackle, you can't go so far upfield until you know what the hell is going on. You're supposed to engage, cover your gap, dissect, then react. It's not react. He didn't even engage. He just shoots in and falls on his face because he was probably told to do so because you're not supposed to do this. See? Let's pause right here. See this? You're not supposed to do that, dude. Engage and react after you see the ball's handed off or the quarterback has it. But you can't just shoot in until you know what goes on with the ball. Like, you have no idea who has the ball right now, and he's shooting in like this. This is so fake. Now the running back's going to just go right into his gap. It's simple. It's stupid. It's foolish. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know what else to say. Guys can't do day one stuff. Alright, see some of this game. They do a fake jet sweep to a toss right. Defensive end crashes inside. No edge, no chance. There he is, guys. I'm telling you guys, that's all it is. It's the defensive ends every time. Let me show you again. He's got his hand in the ground, and then he crashes inside. So you have no edge because he's over here. Not in the play. No edge, no chance, guys. That's every single time. And now they're not even tackling. Look at this. You think this is a tackle attempt? Nope. He's trying to make it look like he's tackling him. Just grab him and then let go and slide down. They're trying to make you think that this is Saquon Barkley. I don't understand why he didn't score there. You could have scored. You would have been fine. Deshaun Watson's their quarterback. They're not going to do shit. Like, I don't understand why you did that. Like, still I'm scratching my head about that. And people are pissed because you know there are some fantasy people and some people who bet that he would score, and he just screwed a whole lot of people doing that. I'm glad I'm not one of them. I'm trying to end soon, but they're showing us teams that we haven't seen yet, so I want to show you guys some of this. Alright, so he's throwing deep. Let's see what happens. So they're playing off 6-7 yards. So the corner is off by 6-7 yards. There's no rush to speak of until after he throws the ball, of course, and dude gets beat deep. I just don't get it, man. You got dudes saying, oh, they're in zone. Okay, even if you're in zone, you still would put hands on a guy, and you wouldn't just let a guy run scot-free down the field. You would put hands on him and make sure that there's someone you can pass him off to. You wouldn't just freely pass him off to someone without them being aware and alert. That's why you know these people don't know nothing about football. They think they know football, but they know nothing. They want to come on my page and criticize, but they can't explain nothing. They just want to talk shit. That's why I just block them. I don't even spend time with these fools. You think the NFL's real and you want to argue with me? See you later. I don't got time for you. Alright, so now false start. They didn't call that. Completion. 21 jogs over and doesn't even try to tackle. Come on, guys. Don't tell me this is a real tackle attempt. Don't be this foolish with me. I dare someone to tell me that he tried to tackle there so I can block you faster than you can fart. Because there's no way. And then 13 takes a shit angle. Look at the angle 13 takes. He could have got him, but no, I'm going to take the wrong angle. Let's see if 28 takes the wrong angle too. No, I'm going to just dive my head down and not even try to tackle you. And 13, who made the shit angle, makes the tackle at the 2-1. Alright. Cool, buddy. Cool. Uh-oh. Whenever they show punch, that's never good. Let's see. I see a bunch of people in the middle of the field, guys. This cannot be good. Oh, he's going to fumble it because Miami only scored 3 points. This is going to be a fumble, I believe. Or I could be wrong. I don't know. Oh, okay. So it's a good return, but they don't really get the punter. It's always the punter. All right, whatever. So that was Miami's best play of the day. Alright, I'll show this last play unless there's a new team for the next play. This will be the last play here. And yeah, this is just Caleb just taking forever, man. And why do you have a tight end blocking here? Why is your tackle not blocking anyone? Oh, actually, they have 2 tight ends, guys. So essentially, these 2 guys could have double teamed here, and you have 1 guy not blocking anyone. So why is 84 not helping? 84, sprint your ass back and help. No, I'm just going to sit there and watch my quarterback, who was purposely trying to get stripped anyway. He didn't step up aggressively to, into the pocket. Whenever you drop back like that and you feel the rush coming, you're supposed to aggressively step into a pocket, not slowly take your time and let him reach at you. Nah, that's all fake. Oh, yeah, this is a new game. We haven't seen any of this. I picked Carolina to cover and win this game. I knew it was going to happen, guys. Because everyone, it was like, oh, they suck, they're going to lose. Okay, well, they're going to win because you all think that. He actually had the guy open in the middle here. But let's see how they play this. DNs don't really rush. No one even jams. Look at this. He had this guy in the middle. This is really the guy he should have thrown to. But they were going to let him score anyway. Because they had, what, 2 guys on him, and neither one is in position to help or do anything. And then they had a guy open in the middle. So they were always going to give that touchdown up, guys. And I think that's a good spot to leave it off. I got stuff to do. I'll try to make next week's a little longer, but it just depends on how much time I have. But, guys, I really appreciate you watching. And thanks for watching. We'll look at this last play, see what happens here. But, yeah, this is going to be it, guys. Somehow, dude gets wide open. Number 2 could have beat that ball down if he really wanted to. So no jams. They just let them run scot-free. I don't understand why that would happen. If I'm a defensive coordinator in the NFL, but we know they all are told what to do, I would, on every play, I would have people jamming. I would say if you don't jam this guy on every play, you're getting taken out of the game. But that's how you know it's fake, because they don't ever enforce that. Every team does it too. There's not one team that you can say, oh, this team, they always jam tight ends and receivers up the field. Not one team does it. So that's how you know it's baked in the culture. They're told to do this. Because if you have a few teams that are aggressive and they do that and they're disciplined, then you can be like, no, there's a few teams that do it, but none of them do it. Literally none of these teams do that. And then right here, you got the safe. This guy could have easily bat the ball down, but he's not looking for the ball. Look at this, guys. Look at number 2. He literally, all he has to do is look for the ball. Look at him. The whole time, he's just looking at the receiver. Look for the ball. You could have picked it off. Look, still at this point, if he looks up, he could have just tipped it away, literally. But he's not trying to, guys. This is all for show and tell. You know, as long as stuff like this keeps happening, I'll always have videos, guys. And like I said, thanks for watching, and join me next week.